Yes, I will ask the chief judge. This is Censor Suchi. Recently, North Korea launched a new warship named Cheon-yeonham. This has existed in the area for a while, so it's not new. So today, I'll tell you more in detail about the Cheon-yeonham, which is also known as the Bukjis-class warship. The latest new amphibious landing ship, Cheon-yeonham, was unveiled on December 30th, 2024. In the case of the Cheon-yeonham, it was named after Kim Il-seong, who once served as the Deputy Minister of Civil Affairs, but recently it was named after Pyongyang, the chairman of the Supreme People's Assembly, who is the son of the same person. This Cheon-yeonham was a massive and well-armed warship. This warship's displacement is around 5,000 tons, comparable to South Korea's Cheongmugong-yi Sunsin-class destroyers. This Cheon-yeonham has been deemed the largest warship North Korea has constructed to date. It has also been confirmed that the Cheon-yeonham was built at the Nampo shipyard. Kim Jong-un also mentioned Pyongyang, Kim-byung, and Gyun, and Kang-gun during the Cheon-yeonham launching ceremony. These names suggest a total of 4 ships will be built. But this is an illegal weapon for our country. Why is it illegal? You can tell just by looking at the photos from the launching ceremony. North Korea's released photos show the Cheon-yeonham measuring roughly 157 yards long and 72 feet wide. South Korea's latest Dosan An Chang-ho class submarine measures 164 yards long and 19 yards wide, comparable in size to North Korea's new submarine. At the front of this Cheon-yeonham, you can clearly see a large main gun installed, but its exact type has not been revealed. Initially, there was uncertainty about whether it was the Oto Malara 5 inches or HPJ-38 5 inches naval gun. After analyzing North Korean reports, it was confirmed to be the Oto Malara 5 inches naval gun. In the case of this Cheon-yeonham, a large number of vertical launching systems are installed. Vertical launching system is a system on naval ships or submarines that enables vertical missile launches from the vessel. Imagining a missile launcher makes it easier to comprehend. The vertical launching system comes in 3 sizes. The small vertical launching system has 32 cells in the front and 12 in the rear. The medium vertical launching system has 12 cells in the front and 8 in the rear, while the large vertical launching system has 10 cells in the rear. In total, there are 74 vertical launching system cells across small, medium, and large types, which is a significant number. The South Korean Cheongmugong-yi Sunsin-class destroyer has 56 vertical launching system cells, highlighting the impressiveness of this vessel. Also, these vertical launching systems lack exhaust systems. When a missile is launched, flames must be vented. Without side vents, an upward exhaust system is needed to direct the rocket flames upward. That's why they've installed an upward exhaust system. However, submarines cannot have a direct exhaust system installed. So, in the case of this submarine, they launched the missile through the cold launch method. Cold launch uses an expanded device to push the missile out into the air, and then the missile's engine ignites in mid-air to launch it. This method reduces stress on the submarine and equipment by preventing direct exposure of the missile to the rocket's heat during launch. And since there's no exhaust outlet, you can load more missiles into the same size vertical launching system. So modern submarines seem to have chosen the cold launch method to be able to carry as many missiles as possible. It also appears to be a method to boost the quantity of missiles for preemptive strike ability. At the time, Kim Jong-un said that our naval power system is truly powerful, as it is effectively equipped with the strongest strike groups and maritime defense groups in the world. North Korea is trying to demonstrate its technological prowess with its navy, and it seems they want to show off not only with this warship, but also with many other vessels. But this is not the end. In the middle of the Cheon-an, there appears to be a device resembling a vertical launch system. Normally, North Korea's warships have used this as a simple missile launcher. So you can also see that the launch tube for anti-ship cruise missiles is installed. On the side, you can also see that 4 spiked non-line of sight launchers are mounted. This small surveillance launch pad features a 3-barrel smoke grenade launcher for self-defense and seems designed for high-speed maneuvering or amphibious missions. 2 21.7 inches DTA-53 twin-mounted torpedo launchers are also installed on the side of the Cheon-yeonham. 2 AK-630s are installed on the warship's deck for defense. The AK-630 is an older Russian Navy close-in weapon system. Due to budget constraints, North Korea couldn't import from Russia. Instead of using the AK-630, they attached a 1.18 inches Gatling gun to the AK-230 mount. The presence of 2 AK-630s on the ship suggests Russia may be attempting to create a vessel capable of withstanding interception. However, some believe the situation may be more complex than that. The AK-630, first developed in 1963, still has some power as a close-in weapon system, but old or worn-out models may have limitations. It seems they prioritized offense over defense. However, like the Russian Navy, they also installed the Panzer M2, which is problematic. It is equipped with a weapon, but it doesn't seem to be something directly imported from Russia. Rather, it appears to be the Panzer M2, which is a copy made with North Korea's own technology based on the Russian version. But this is actually a pretty powerful air defense weapon. This Panzer M2 itself is equipped with a fire control radar. It can engage aerial targets up to 9.32 miles in altitude and 12.4 miles in range. It's a weapon system that can engage up to 4 targets at once. Also, even if the launched missile misses the target, the system is designed with a proximity fuse so it can still destroy the target within a 3.1 miles radius. As you can see, it's a very robust warship. The North Korean 5,000-ton class destroyer carries approximately 106 missiles, including 90 missiles and 16 short-range air defense missiles in its close-in defense system. The warship is heavily armed with at least 34 large attack missiles among its arsenal. Some analysts believe North Korea built the combined firepower ship for purposes other than actual combat. I believe this is correct, as there are many unexplained aspects. With only 2 anti-ship missile launchers compared to the 4 large vertical launchers on both sides of the hull, the effectiveness of an attack is questionable given the limited number of missiles. If theoretically it is possible to intercept all these missiles, I think it would be a very effective warship for Korea. The Cheon-yeonham appears to be a firepower-focused ship designed to launch a high volume of missiles prior to engaging in combat. 38 North assessed the Cheon-yeonham as a capable warship for independent operations. It is said that the Cheon-yeonham left the dock through the launching ceremony and was placed back in its original position. Looking at this, it seems like a ship that is not capable of operating on its own. In the case of Cheon-yeonham, it was built in May 2024 and was launched in April 2025. It suggests that a ship was constructed in a single year, which is unfeasible given North Korea's economic circumstances. Cheon-yeonham appears to be in poor condition, and the current examples are insufficient to properly confirm its internal structure. The equipment is installed inside, but only the exterior is complete and visible since the interior work is still ongoing. This method was chosen to make the outside appear finished, while work continues on the inside. It's a warship that can't even operate on its own right now, so will it even be possible to actually deploy it? A warship-like vessel can't simply be put into service and expected to function properly. Russia is receiving many items from North Korea in exchange for supplying arms to Russia. The National Intelligence Service reported at a closed National Assembly Intelligence Committee briefing on April 30th that North Korea obtained political and technical documents, drone electronic warfare equipment, and SA-22 air defense missile components from Russia in return for providing troops and weapons. North Korea is pleased with the quality of Russian weapons and equipment. With North Korean soldiers gaining combat experience and rewards on the Ukrainian front lines, initial concerns about sending troops have vanished. If equipped with new weapons like drones, their combat power will increase significantly. Gaining real combat experience even once is more effective for improving combat capability than training 10 times. North Korea's rapid progress is a major threat to us. That's why we must continue to invest in our national defense without any gaps. As a member of the Ministry of National Defense, I want to receive data related to real combat experience, revise the training, and incorporate it. I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. The North Korean Navy seems to be growing stronger based on recent incidents. South Korea should also increase its naval budget and capabilities in response. And there is one more important point. North Korea is bolstering its naval capabilities, raising concerns about its intentions to not only defend the South, but also extend its influence in East and North Asia. Especially, it is interpreted as a strong check against the United States' Indo-Pacific strategy. After launching the Cheon-yeonham, North Korea will likely keep building more warships for similar purposes. This indicates that the naval arms race in East Asia will further escalate in the coming years. From our perspective, monitoring the situation is insufficient. We must develop preemptive response strategies and corresponding weapon systems. What are your thoughts on the current situation in the Korean Peninsula? Leave your comments below. Thanks for watching. This is Beyond signing off.